Over the last couple years, I've transformed my body multiple different times. So I'm going to talk to you about my experiences transforming my body from going super skinny, from being fat multiple times, to going back to muscular, to lean, being lean and dense and all that. I'm going to talk you through it, my experiences, and what advice I can give you guys. So start off, this is between the ages of 13 and 20. Right now I'm 20, and when I first started my fitness journey, as you could say, was 13. So back 13, middle school, I was fat. I remember that. I was fat. I don't remember exactly what was the weight, but I was like fucking short and fat. Like I remember, there's a picture that I have that I've used for my thumbnails. I'll probably like put it up like somewhere here, so you could see my fucking rose through my shirt, and I hated that shit. I remember, booms, quick and simple. I remember, I did it. Push-ups, sit-ups, squats, and ran outside. That's literally what I did. Come high school, I remember, toned up a little bit. Like from 14 to 15, I remember, that's when COVID had happened and all that. It was around like that time was like when my cousin, we used to have a bench downstairs. So we literally hit the bench press, we would curl. I remember bench press, curl. Sometimes we'll do like the shoulder press and then push-ups, sit-ups, squats, all that. You already know the deal. So boom, we did that for a while. I remember COVID happened, all that. Everybody transformed, didn't, boom. Remember, so sophomore year, this is when I'm 15, before I turned 16. I started going to the gym, Planet Fitness. That's where I went with my cousin. And that's when I went like from like a little lean, like a little muscular lean, to like really muscular, like in a couple months. I remember I was going each and every day with my cousin. I remember it was literally upper, lower, upper, lower, upper, lower. That's literally what our split was. And we always ended with 30 minutes of cardio, non-negotiable. I remember from there, I had like, put on some weight. I was drinking protein. At this time, I didn't start drinking creatine. Come 16, that's when I started playing football, my junior year. Or started training my sophomore year going into junior year. And I remember I was training every single day. It was the gym, the field, and football. Gym, field, football, literally. Every day. I remember like there was times when my dad literally fucking like banned me from going to the gym. Like literally told me like, no, like take a fucking rest. Like that's how bad it was. I mean, can't even say it was bad. That's how dedicated a nigga was. Never really gave my body a rest. So then boom, senior year came around. That's when I got muscular. I was like, I went from like 150. I had transformed my body. No, I was 160 end of junior year. I went to my senior year. I remember, or at least before it started, I went up both from 162 to 180, and from there cut down to 170, between 170 and 175. So at this point, I'm like muscular. I'm muscular. I looked good, all that. So boom, back to what I was saying. I remember I was muscular, and that time I remember it was literally same repeat. Gym, field, football. Boom. Now going into my freshman year of college, that's when I had got lean dense. That's when I had lost some weight, because that summer, that's when my grandma passed, and I remember I had bulked up. I was like at 185, almost 190, but I had lost mad weight, dropped to like 168. But then from there, I bulked up quickly. I had like 2 weeks to prepare for my fall camp, and I had got like dense, like lean dense. I ended up going to the gym a little bit before my grandma passed. So then from there, got to college, got fucking muscular as shit, got bulky sophomore year, got bulky. Then after that, I got bulky fat. Like after I dropped out, got bulky fat, then I got fat, then I got lean where I am now. Whole bunch of transformations, 7 transformations or 6, I don't remember, right? Boom. Point was, I've transformed my body multiple times. And you probably like, yeah, this fucking nigga's bored. Like, it's a good part. Boom. So, one thing that I could tell from all those transformations, bro, is literally you gotta be consistent, right? I know everybody say like, oh yeah, but everybody says you gotta be consistent. Like, what do you mean? All right, boom. So you gotta be consistent with your workouts. I remember football, we would track everything, so it's like you'll progressively overload. That's one of the best things you could do. Track it so you could progressively overload over time. So instead of doing the same weight, which I'm not gonna lie, that's what kind of plateaued me a couple of times when I got fat. Or not even when I got to the bulky fat stage. Like I was kind of just doing just going through the motion. Just say I was going to the gym. But you want to progressively overload, because 1, it helps you build muscles. 2, it helps you build strength, which we both want. I know everybody wants both. It helps you build strength, it helps you build muscles. 3rd, when you're tracking, you know what you're doing instead of guessing like, oh yeah. And like when you're also tracking, you also know what workout you're gonna do. You want to make sure you have a consistent workout routine. Follow a plan for 4 to 6 weeks. Literally the same thing. Like, this is how I do my workouts. Like, when I even started doing my own, it's like I would have a set workout plan, and it's like, all right, like if there was something fancy or whatever that I want to try, like I would just add it to it. Or now if it's like a compound lift that I can substitute with a compound lift that I'm doing just for one lift, like one time, then sure, I'll go for it. Like, if I just want to give it a try, build the benefits and all that. But you always want to make sure you stick to a plan. 6 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks, stick to that same exact plan, right? That's going to help you build strength. It's going to help you build your muscles and all that. And it helps you look good, helps you lose the fat and all that. Secondly, you want to be consistent with your protein. For me, I remember back then I was drinking protein daily. I was eating protein daily. I remember I had snacks like beef jerky, Slim Jims. I had my protein shake. I had a protein bar. Literally everything I ate, like all my snacks. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I also ate junk food. I did eat junk food, but it's like I was burning it off because of the cardio. Cardio is an amazing thing. We'll get to that right now. But what you want to do is stay consistent, like, with at least the diet aspect. Try to eat clean. I put it like this: 80% of the times you want to eat clean, good, and you can allow yourself that 20%, so it makes it easier. Now, if you have that where you're preparing, like for me, like when I had my seasons, like, you know, football seasons, it was more of a 90-10. It was more of a 90-10 split. It's like during season, I would try to feed myself like the best that I could. Like after the game, like probably like the Friday, when in high school it was Fridays, college was Saturdays. After that, then I'll eat the bullshit. That's when I ate the bullshit the day after or the day of the game, whatever. Because, you know, prepped, all that, boom. But the remainder of the week, I would try to eat healthy, try to eat good. That's what's going to help you tremendously. That's what has helped me bulk up multiple times, lose fat multiple times. And then lastly would be the cardio. Literally, that cardio, I kid you not, is the best thing you can do, right? Once you start doing the cardio consistently too, that's what helps you shred the fat like that. If you're building strength and you're hitting the gym progressively, you're hitting the gym consistently, you're doing your progressive overloads, I promise you, you're building the muscles, which, believe it or not, the more muscles you have on your body, the more calories you burn, like literally, automatically, manually. Like, the more muscles you have, the more like your metabolism goes up, and it's like you burn more calories throughout your day, which is amazing. So once you start adding that with cardio, you're losing extra calories. Like when you do high intensity, you're doing more calories. When you do low intensity, you're burning more fat. But you compare both of them, like you put both of them together, and I promise you shred the fat so fast. It's like with literally my recent transformation. The peak after I dropped out of college, I had went up to like 205, I think. 205 or 207. That was literally like my peak, the heaviest I've ever been in my life. It's like, yeah, muscle wise, like you see it in my arms, like I still had it, but then it's like I still had the fat. You see it in my face, you can see it in my belly. Now I look a lot more cut up, more leaned up, and it's amazing. And once I started doing the cardio, that's what literally helped me drop the fat like that. Since I have those years already of like my muscles, since my muscle has years of literally just being there, so it made it easier. I'm not gonna tell you it's the easiest thing in the world. That's one thing I don't want you to get. Like with me, I have put blood, sweat, and tears going into the gym. It's like with me, I've been consistent with 6 years. Like honestly, I could have a tremendously better physique, but it's like the physique that I chased for was more of an athletic athlete build. Now, if I want to get a bodybuilder aesthetic, it's simple. Literally, do low weights, do a shit ton of reps. I kid you not. Slow and controlled, boom, and I promise you, you'll build the muscles you want to build. And you know, you doing it high, like, you know, high weights, low reps, what's gonna help you build the strength? It's gonna help it tense it up more, like dense it up. Like that's literally what it is. Some takeaways that I will say, like, you know, just to kind of wrap this up, to help you out with the like gym journey. If you wanna build more of the strength, have like a powerlifter athlete kind of build, do more of the higher weights, low reps, helps you build your explosiveness, your power, your strength, and you're gonna put on muscle regardless. Secondly, drink creatine. Creatine is amazing for you. If you're like younger than 16, I will say, well, realistically it's 18, but I would say 16. Like, consult with your parents first. But it's like, it helped me. I started drinking creatine since 17, maybe 16. But I remember I told my dad, but it's like, still, I took it. I would tell anybody that's interested to do it. It's amazing. Helps your body transform like that. And yeah, on top of that, do your cardio. Cardio is gonna help you shred the fat. And that was basically like, you know, a quick video of my transformation. Probably not gonna be quick, but quick video advice and shit that I have. I'll make sure to drop more fitness content for you boys. So if you like the content, make sure you subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, Built by Rivas, if you want more fitness, or the Goon if you want more of the self-improvement stuff. That being said, oh, one more thing. If you want to transform your mindset to help you have a better mindset, help you achieve more goals, become unstoppable, and, you know, become that nigga, go check out the ebook. It's in the link in the description. That being said, grab a choose every life, fellas.